We have some really exciting information directly from Chargers GM Joe Hortiz, shared during his media interaction at the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I think this deserves extra attention because it's direct insight from the front office, not just rumors. Hortiz touched on almost everything: free agency, the draft, and even the hottest topic: the future of Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa. So let's dive in and analyze what the future might look like for the Chargers. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. One of the biggest talking points was the uncertainty surrounding Khalil Mack. Hortiz revealed on Tuesday that he's had several recent discussions with Khalil Mack's representatives. According to him, Mack has plenty of plays still left in his body so he can play for another 2.3 years with full strength. His last 2 years' performance speaks for itself. Initially, Khalil Mack announced that he will retire, but late he said he will play for 1 year. According to Hortiz, Mack still has more than a year left in him if he chooses to continue playing. After strong performances in both 2023 and the past season, Mack remains a key player for the team. Mack, however, is set to become a free agent for the first time in his career. Hortiz acknowledged that the future Hall of Famer might explore the market simply because he has the opportunity. While the GM is eager to reach an agreement before free agency begins, he also recognized that Mack might want to experience free agency for the first time before potentially returning to Los Angeles. At 34 years old, Mack has an impressive career total of 107.5 sacks, with 6.0 of them coming this past season. His sack total places him fifth among active players who participated in 2024. Hortiz emphasized that conversations with Mack and his representatives have been ongoing since December and will continue as the offseason progresses. Attention also turned to Joey Bosa, another critical player for the Chargers. Now, Bosa has 1 year left on his current contract, though his cap hit for 2025 is substantial. Till now, everyone is expecting that the Chargers will cut Bosa. But interestingly, Hortiz didn't rule out the possibility of Bosa playing under the terms of his existing deal for the upcoming season. Hortiz spoke highly of Bosa, praising his work ethic, contributions on the field, and leadership in the locker room. He highlighted Bosa's desire to retire as a Charger, a sentiment Bosa has expressed directly. Hortiz expressed his own hope that Bosa would remain with the team for the rest of his career, describing him as a committed teammate and competitor who deeply cares about the game and his fellow players. When Hortiz was asked about restructuring Bosa's contract, he avoided giving a direct answer but emphasized that the Chargers highly value Bosa and will make every effort to retain him for the long term. This point is quite interesting, in my opinion. If Bosa agrees to his current terms for the upcoming season, it would be a good move for the Chargers' defense. With Bradley Bozeman set to become a free agent, the Chargers need to determine their plan at center, and one possibility being considered is moving Zion Johnson to the position. Hortiz expressed confidence in Johnson's ability to transition, mentioning that he had already been working on the role. Additionally, other young players were also developing as potential options, including Carson Barnhart and Bucky Williams. When asked whether shifting Johnson to center would create a need at left guard, Hortiz emphasized that the focus remained on fielding the best 5 offensive linemen available. The team is also evaluating the possibility of adding talent through the draft. Hortiz pointed out that the center class had more depth than many believed, making it a viable option. Speaking about left tackle Rashawn Slater, he praised Slater's performance and hinted at the possibility of a contract extension, stating that Slater was a key component of the team's success. The Chargers currently have 7 draft picks, starting with the 22nd overall selection, along with over $70 million in cap space, providing flexibility in both free agency and the draft. Hortiz highlighted the importance of the week in Indianapolis, as it provided an opportunity to meet with agents of the team's 26 unrestricted free agents. These discussions were crucial in determining the team's next steps. He reiterated that his approach was to build through the draft while using free agency to fill specific roster needs, explaining that free agency was more of a short-term fix, whereas the draft provided long-term solutions. When asked about the Chargers being linked to several wide receivers in free agency, Hortiz responded humorously, noting that speculation had connected the team to almost every available receiver. However, he stated that his primary focus remained on evaluating current team members, draft prospects, and potential free agents. The Chargers kicked off their offseason moves by signing Elijah Molden to a multi-year contract extension. Hortiz described Molden's re-signing as a significant move for the team, emphasizing his versatility and how it enhanced the defense. Molden had a career-best season, recording 3 interceptions, 75 tackles, 7 passes defended, and 2 fumble recoveries. His presence also allowed Derwin James to play with more freedom within the defensive scheme. Hortiz reiterated the importance of securing Molden's future with the team and stated that the organization would continue working on potential deals for other free agents. While he acknowledged that re-signing every player would be challenging, he confirmed that discussions were ongoing. Another major storyline is the Chargers' trip to Brazil to open the 2025 season, marking their first international game since 2019. Hortiz expressed excitement about the opportunity, noting that it would be his first visit to the country. He acknowledged the logistical challenges of traveling such a long distance, but remained confident in the team's preparations. The game will be played on September 5th in Sao Paulo. While the opponent and kickoff time have not yet been announced, planning has been underway since the organization first learned about the possibility. Discussions about travel logistics, including flight schedules and time zone adjustments, are ongoing, but Hortiz remains optimistic that the team will develop a solid plan. So, with a busy offseason ahead, the Chargers are focused on making key roster decisions while also preparing for their international debut. The next few weeks will be critical as the team finalizes its approach to free agency, the draft, and its highly anticipated trip to Brazil.